This is very important.
As one of the best military commanders and strategists of all time. The largest class of ship ever built. I served in the United States Air Force. I'm proud to be an American. This is H.D. Ingles, and I want to present to you another episode of Fascinating Facts, broadcast, of course, on the RU Nuts Network. This episode is about something that happened a long time ago. Matter of fact, the year 1415, a while back. Here we go. Band of Brothers. Did you know that the phrase Band of Brothers did not originate from World War II, a movie or a television series? The Battle of Agincourt took place on October 25th in the year 1415 during the 100 Years' War, where the English army, led by King Henry V, achieved a surprising victory against a much larger French force. How did they do that? We'll start with the battlefield. The battlefield was chosen by Henry V. The battlefield was a narrow strip of farmland flanked by woods on both sides. It was a brilliant choice. In other words, the battlefield was a bottleneck, which ensured only a fraction of the French forces could engage at one time. Also, it rained the night before, turning the actually freshly plowed soil into a deep mud. Now, let me go back a little bit more in history and tell you about a couple of historical battlefield examples. This bottleneck concept had been successful in many famous battles. Two of them were the Battle of Watling Street in either 60 or 61 AD, where Queen Boudica's English army of about 100,000 was defeated by Roman Gaius Suetonius Polonius, whose legions consisted of about 10,000 men, 10 to 1. Second one, the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BC. The Persian army, estimated at well over 100,000 troops, was defeated by the Greek force at Thermopylae with approximately 7,000 troops. There was a bottleneck there, too, where 300 Spartan warriors held off the entire Persian force. Okay, now back to Band of Brothers. The English force was about 6,000 to 9,000 men, including up to somewhere around 7,000 archers. There were 20,000 to 25,000 French soldiers, including French knights who were mounted on horseback. The English defense. The English line was set behind a defensive array of wooden stakes, pointing out sharp. Okay, the battle. English King Henry V and his English army slaughtered the French army by use of battlefield tactics and the latest technology. The English crossbow. Scratch that. The English longbow. Ha! Okay. The English archers, with the reach of their longbows, were decisive. 4,000 to 6,000 French were killed, and hundreds of them were nobles and dead, including many from the very highest ranks in the French nobility. English casualties were about 300. After the unexpected victory, King Henry V gave a St. Crispin's Day speech. And this is from Act 4, Scene 3 of Shakespeare's Henry V. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. Well, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a fact, and I certainly thank you for watching.